Over 84,000 juvenile steelhead died in the Quw'utsun in July of 2023. The river was low, the water was slow and very warm, and an algal bloom changed the chemistry in the water and the fish died. Working in community, we created 84,000 crayon rubbings of fish. Each and every fish was honored. And it was a powerful way for us to visualize the number 84,000 and to begin to understand the immensity of the loss.
Quw'utsun and Mistima hold a ceremony in the spring to honor the return of the first salmon. And after the ceremony this year, children planted seedlings and they learned Xwulqw'selu. They created the very first rubbings for Project 84,000 on the shores of Xwulqw'selu Connections, which flows into Quw'utsun Statlo. The community really embraced the project after this gathering. We made activity kits that traveled to schools and summer camps and public events all around the Cowichan Valley. And children and adults alike learned about water science and Quw'utsun teachings, and many of them made a wish for the fish.
So when folks moved their hand across this paper, some found it calming, others found it cathartic, and some people just kept rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. And they shared stories about their concern. They talked about changes they're seeing, changes to the birds and trees and water and the food that they're growing. Others rubbed in silence. Some would stop and reflect on their feelings. People were sensing and acknowledging the connection between this tragic loss of fish and all our relations. We are all connected.
We offered the artwork to the river on World Rivers Day, and it was really touching to see over 75 people standing shoulder to shoulder with the river at their backs, holding the fish, honoring the fish, and feeling the strength of our love and the weight of the loss. We then curated an interactive art installation where people could explore different ways to respond to the feelings that arise when we lose what we love. We also hosted sharing and listening circles for the public. This was a way for us to keep growing the skills that we need to stay present when grief arises, and it gave us an opportunity for healing and community. Project 84,000 was a way for us to hold space to grieve together. It was a creative way for us to honor the fish, the water, and all our relations. So let's continue to do that. Let's continue to take care of the earth and each other.